Over the last few weeks, my civilian peers received plenty of praise following the successful firing of the Interceptor Citadel that slew the Rainbird. But at home, things are no different. All the Air Force squadrons have left for the new base in Dili, East Timor, while we at Sky Masters continue to be under the watchful eyes of the state government and face the antagonism of the people. Every day is filled with sickening reminders that these activists do not care who their disruptive schemes hurt, directly or indirectly. And now things have gone from bad to worse. Last week, a group of armed combat robots and cruise missiles attacked the IAR Corona Air Base in far north Queensland. The missiles came completely out of nowhere from inland and devastated the base and the surrounding residents. Then, the machines destroyed the fighters and bombers before they could scramble. The footage of the attack was horrific. Corona was lost, and with it, our capability to send planes to Papua New Guinea or the rest of Oceania. Waking up at 4 in the morning may not seem like a pleasant idea, but I'm actually rather fond of it. An early start makes for a greater day. What? A hitchhiker. He has a sign. Will do anything to feed my hawk. Oh, hell. And here I thought today would be boring. Well, this is interesting. So, Mr. Byrne has come to call. With all the hell breaking loose in the world, I should have figured you'd be dropping by to visit your old pal and his hangar full of super-duper high-tech wonder planes. Nice to see you too. Hope I didn't startle you too much. I would take the less cloak and dagger way to get in touch, but I'm not supposed to be here in the same role, let alone in Malkara. No kidding. If there's anyone else in the world that's more non grata as a persona with both the state government and the Russians and you and your compadres, I'd be very surprised, which makes me curious as to just how far you plan to ride with me this morning. All the way to your office. I need to brief you on some developments, and I'd rather not do it outside of a secure environment. Yeah, see, there's the problem. Our corporate security guys have got a lot twitchier since someone kicked the crap out of that airbase. They are not exactly going to let you come waltzing through the gate even on my say-so. Oh yeah? Well, there is a way. This. Oh, you have got to be joking. Don't tell me that shiny new idea of yours is already planted into our personal system too, right? Oh yeah. How the hell did Langham? Never mind. I really don't want to know. Alright, time for a drive down memory lane. Okay, welcome back. Back to where my current adventure started. It was over there that you gave me my travel documents. And it is good to be back. A pity you didn't come sooner. You would have made it to Jules Idris's farewell party. Oh? Where's he gone? Back to Kenya, now part of the East African Federation. He's training to become a drone fighter in Yastreb Silva's rising force. He will be fighting the neo-colonists from China before they reign supreme. Jules. I hope he's doing well over there. Hopefully he doesn't get too carried away with Yastreb Silva. Their rise to power slightly concerns me. How about you? Getting any flight time these days? Zero. Sick? Nada. All the space planes are mothballed for now. The state government is allergic to orbital operations, especially from anything with the Sky Masters logo on their side. Not even a Pacific War seems to faze them much. Oh yeah? What's their excuse? Too expensive? No, it's not that. They're all about spending taxpayer money, but only as long as the money stays well inside the Earth's atmosphere. Everything's up in the pockets of contractors who back them politically. I'd hate to hear someone so young sounding so cynical. Especially when I'm right. And I really hope you were not planning to acquire one of the X-planes we got stashed in Mariba. because I can tell you that's a non-starter in the current circumstances. Your X-planes are safe from my nefarious clutches this time. Okay, so why am I not hugely relieved to hear that? If you're not here to snag a new plane, then why the hell are you here? I've got a team of 3 TOA parked up in the ranges just north of here, because we think those Eastern Alliance mercenaries are likely to hit Skymasters next. Yeah, that all makes sense. I wish it didn't, but other people around here see the situation the same way as you do. I know the possibility of a Russian attack has been on my mind ever since I saw pictures of the airbase attack. It sure explains a lot of weird shit we've been doing over the past couple of days. Like what? Torres has had all of us, his top people, working like dogs to transfer all the Tarnus-related materials, software, and components to hidden storage facilities off-site. By the time we're finished, which should be in the next couple of days, you could walk in here and never realize Skymasters had anything to do with those machines. What about all the X-planes, advanced weapons, and sensors? They stay. The state government has had their guys keep close tabs on the airport, and more state police types are arriving all the time. It's getting so crowded that the trenchcoat detectives are practically tripping over each other outside our main gate. Right now I can't fly anything bigger than a toy without sending off an alarm from here to Brisbane. Are you sure all of those new arrivals are state police? Hell no, we've got spies hanging off us like fleas. Well, and also I think I've had enough recovery time since the fall of Archangel Space Station. I'm thinking of being transferred back to the front lines as part of George Windhover's Wirraway Squadron. Do you still want to hear my plan to save the day? Well, in the words of Team Townsville, who helped restore after the floods, whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. Okay, here's what I have in mind, and what Commander Langham has in mind. You see...
Sea Fury 1, tally enemy drones, moving to engage. Time to unleash what my squadron really possesses. Unbelievable. The Russians have really lodged a blitzkrieg this time. Over 20 cities have been attacked by bombers so far. All Allied units, the counteroffensive has begun. Operation Adrenaline has commenced. You're at 1, target acquired. Laser firing. We need to restore air superiority over Poland for the ground forces. We have Russian and Belarusian forces inbound. Show no mercy. Sokol 1, target point reached. Commencing attack. Avanzovach! We are in flight. Data link established with the Cyclones. Now we have the upper hand. Call on the Cyclones if you need support. Ground forces have to spread out and close in on the Russian units. Show no mercy. Message from command. The Slovakian counterattack is proceeding. Slovak fighters are now in the air. This is 301, entering combat airspace. The Russians have carpet bombed cities and grinded them to dust to get here. Let's make them answer for this. Troops have been deployed. Idź! Lacznocze! Ujmujacie! Allied counterinsurgency planes inbound. This is Struga flight. We are escorting the transport planes, requesting backup. Sea Fury, Roger. We'll keep them off your back. Dobra noc. Good work, Bjorn. We're going in. Shoki na koca. First attack wave 5 has been destroyed. Ground forces are advancing. Porchmouth Apache artillery! Artillery! Banshee flight over drop zone. Shot down. Sea Fury switching to ground attack. Launching Wolverines. Target destroyed. FAE bomb away. Enjoy the fireworks, fellas. Enemy frontline command has been destroyed. They won't run far now. AWACS keynote here. All active enemy forces are either eliminated or surrendering. Operation successful. We just made a good first step here. The Baltic and Slovakian offensives are also proceeding as planned. Soon we will move on to Ukraine and settle the score once and for all. All planes, return to base and resupply. Await further instructions.
Morning.
How'd it go, lad?
About as well as I thought it would. Ibis is now up to date, and he knows our plans. He's gonna help us all the way. Damn, that new suit of yours is freaking sick.
Thanks, boy. Those Russian cheap knockoffs should sleep with one eye open now.
No doubt about it, mate.
Speaking of which, we have more intel from the Rostov mission. These enemy robots are SVMs, Spezialnaya Voyanaya Machina, Special War Machines. They are manufactured by a mercenary force comprised of the Varabe division.
So, the ex-Thraboks are on the move again. Their mission here is most certainly vengeance.
The attack was definitely by Russian cruise missiles. The airbase is really up the flume.
The airbase has lost its ATC and both its runways. A lot of planes have gone up in flames.
That sucks. Corona always stood strong. It's endured an occupation and afterward 2 bombardments. And now it's going out like this?
I'm not sure if they'll be able to fully recover from this one.
Damn. That really sucks.
The state government is furious, with their premier continuing to peddle the conspiracy that we did it. The far right is even worse. They can't prove they're right, but others can't prove they're wrong.
Well, of course. I think that's one victory Puranzeri still has over us.
Social media would go crazy. They'd pin it on us. That premier has her nose so high up in the air, she could drown in a rainstorm.
Sun and Siren are still on patrol. Our shift is after them.
Why aren't we going after these SVMs?
We've been told by command to hold position until our analysts can get a clean fix.
Ah, makes sense.
So far, they've determined that the cruise missiles were not fired from the surface. Not with that many. But that's it so far. And also, the big counteroffensive is scheduled to launch soon, right?
Oh my word. When is the counteroffensive?
November 2nd. It's the first day of the strike.
Holy, that's tomorrow.
It is indeed. Our past antics have torn holes in Russia's defense.
As far as I know, they still haven't fully recovered from Operation Battering Ram. Their air defense network next to the Baltics is wide open.
Other European nations have stopped bickering and pledged support. France, the Netherlands, Norway, and Spain are ready to rock. The UK and Germany, under duress, have also assured support. Italy is sitting it out, focusing on African operations.
Oh, come on.
Bottom line, we're seeing NATO on the rise again, for the most part at least. If they remember what we taught them, they'll break through just fine.
That's good to know.
Unbelievable. We have a whole fleet of underwater battleships. It only took one to destroy an alien sea serpent in the Strait of Dover, crush an alien fleet over France, and shut up Argentina's plans of a second Falklands War. We are back in control, alright? We need all we can get. The lone Romanian submarine had given them a right serve in the Pechora Sea a few months back. The Russians will not allow a second mistake. But why are we the only British forces here? We should be sending in the Marines and pounding the blighters. The Royal Navy is forming a defensive line in the Norwegian Sea. Our carrier group is there. Good to know we finally slapped some bloody sense into their Prime Minister. The Baltic fleets are in attack position. The time is now. All systems green, good for flight. Northern Air Command, orders. Operation Northern Thunder is now underway. All squadrons proceed with their assigned missions. British Army forces are beginning their advance. Reporting all forces are arriving on schedule. Good separation. Flight mode engaged. Green across the board. The Russians have detected us. We've got company. Be ready. The Finns and Norwegians are executing Northern Thunder. We must not let them down. Already main battery engaged. I fire. Direct hit. Target destroyed. Missiles away! Every target facility in sight. Starboard side. Hold on, almost there. Alright, every target in sight. Let's bring it down. Safety's disabled. Full power mode engaged. Charging. 20%, 40%, 60%, 80%. Wave motion cannon ready. Fire! Illustrious to all combined units. All mission targets destroyed. Pulling back now.
Commander Langham, sir.
Commander, sir?
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got an update. In the midst of this whole Armageddon, Ashling has led the analyst team around the clock to uncover what's going down here. What are they hiding?
Do we know where they are?
Easy, all in good time. We've concluded that the missiles must have been fired from a Boeing 747 of Global Freightways.
Global Freightways?
You see, an Akula submarine is currently sitting in our port, and it has given us their service. They've been a secret hunter of the seas, in service to the Kremlin. Aside from guarding the waters of Avalon Dam, they reported a mission where they sent Spetsnaz to an unknown yacht. Once the Spetsnaz achieved their objective, they cleared the yacht. Then the sub torpedoed it. The date was January 17th, 2017, the same date Francis Xavier McGrath disappeared. His last action was selling Global Freightways to a private owner. Sounds like a suspicious coincidence. I'll be damned. You may have indeed seen some headlines about McGrath being lost at sea in 2017. Well, now that the submarine has struck its colors and spilled the truth, it turns out their new owner is affiliated with the Russian Armed Forces.
But Global Freightways has been so good to the local communities here.
Exactly. Their recent activities with aid charity and generous deals have essentially lulled their customers into a false sense of security, or true sense, however they see it. Could it be that these planes helped smuggle in those Chinese forces that attacked the Citadel? Oh yes, how else would they have made it in this far? This is bad news. Their infiltration must be running so deep at this point. Well, on the plus side, we do know where these planes are coming from. Mount Isa.
I knew it! I knew that airfield expansion project was suspiciously charitable.
Okay, I'm trusting this operation to you guys.
Well, there's no time to lose. We must head to Mount Isa.
Not so fast. They'll be expecting that.
Of course. But while sitting here, I thought of a plan.
I'm handing the reins to you. It's a free hunt from now on. Our hands are going to be full with this counteroffensive, so you'll be on your own. Clear? Yes, sir. And I'm sure the enemy has been told the exact same thing. Good hunting.
This counteroffensive has really taken off. Now, my squadron and I will really have the chance to improve ourselves. We're seeing every one of our squadrons working full-time. The Tyrannus Aerospace Corps, Pioneer Security Air Division, the elite squads of the Intermarium, all flying to the max to take part in the grand, long march to Russian soil. The Russian Navy in the Black Sea has taken major damage with their carrier out of action, and their air force is enduring colossal defeats. The wounds in the air defense from the last battle still run very deep. Now, we're seeing tanks lining up in the thousands as far as the eye can see, ready for the onslaught, ready for the fight. Once the battle has started, there's no turning back. The end of the Federation's drawing near. Its time has come to an end. The end of an era is here. It's time to attack. The thunder will roll in the east tonight. 1 million men will be aboard. The European wrath unleashed.
Keynote to all air squadrons. We need to keep the Allied forces on both fronts protected. This is the Intermarium affiliated AWACS Disco. Allied artillery forces have begun their bombardment. Operation Grim Reaper is now underway. Make sure this op is so successful they turn it into a national holiday. Hell of a stretch goal there. Enemy installation on the southern front. The attack squadrons will take orders from the FAC. Sea Fury 2 charging. Laser away. Ha ha ha. Just like old times. Sea Fury 3, Fox 2. Bandit splashed. Violet Squadron, break!
Orders to wherever in flight. Attack formation, weapons free.
Wyvern 2, roger. Rifle, rifle, rifle. Guns!
Good work.
Sea Fury 2, target acquired. Attack destroyed.
Team, break formation. Wyvern 1, missile away. Enemy pillbox destroyed.
Ironclad tank battalion will reach the front line shortly. Any craft available for support. Strike the enemy stationed on both sides. Fire incoming from the defense line.
Tank 315, we are hit.
Ironclads hit by enemy fire. Light damage. Requesting air support.
There's our air support. The Tyrannus planes are here.
Infinity 1 target acquired. Air superiority over Belfast will be established shortly. Half of the first Kursk defense line is destroyed.
Wingmen, engage the enemy attackers. We have the upper hand.
Enemy defense destroyed. Ironclads, go ahead. The artillery fire is stopped. Damage is minor. Thank you.
The Russian elites are here. More felons. Time to settle the score. However, no change in the game plan.
Split formacja. Poprawy kompletnów i rozbombanie doma. Planial, pułkownik. Enemy Ace Squadron incoming. Tally 2, no, 4 felons. It's the Red Talon Squadron. Sea Fury 1 to AWACS, engaging. Leaves these guys to us. Ironclads here, we've broken through the second defense line, but we've taken casualties. Our ground forces have lost 30% of their firepower. Requesting rocket support.
Roger that. Firing.
All aircraft caution. Enemy reinforcements inbound from Cornish. Whoa, that is way too much.
Whoa, that's way too many. We need backup.
Purin, Wyvern, initiate fuselage. Fuselage, roger.
Wyvern, initiating radar lock.
Acquiring radar lock on enemy reinforcements. Sending target data to the Cyclones. Initiating launch. Cyclone AMRAAMs are in the air. Enemy formation is disorganized. They cannot effectively counter.
Holy shit, that's gonna hurt.
Fuselage successful. Confirmed 19 bandits splashed. Cili eskadrili bi uništoženi. Kako slučilo? Zukrani smo konservativa. Mi ještě ne proigrali. All tanks, take aim and fire. We're passing through the final line of defense. The enemy's getting confused in its own ranks. Don't let this one get away. Follow me. Going down. Squadron, continue to press the assault. We're not done yet.
Wyvern flight, don't be afraid to go all out. The Russian army formations are losing coherence. It ain't over till it's over. Wyvern 2, respond. Damn, I didn't think they'd get you. The finish line's in sight. We can do this.
AWACS keynote to all squadrons. The Kursk defense line has been destroyed. Belgorod has also been successfully captured. With the Baltic and Nordic offensives accomplished, we've just turned the tide of war. All that's left is to advance onto Moscow. All squadrons, you are cleared to RTB. We have a clean slate.
Wedgetail. Wedgetail. You're getting better, I see. You have improved since I last saw you.
Viper. But you're dead.
I am, but remember, we are still the chosen few. We are the spirits of the elements. And I am forever bound to mine of stone.
Why aren't you resting in peace?
Because there is still work to be done, and I am not going to let some absurd bureaucracy get in the way.
Did you hear the call that Taj sent out?
Indeed, there is a great battle coming. It's another final one.
Another?
Yes, a decisive end.
We've just finished final preparations and are now preparing to strike the Varabe Division's stronghold in Mount Isa.
Very well. I shall be watching over you during the fight.
The finish line's in sight. We can do this.
Go for it. Let nothing stand in your way.
We have turned a dirt airstrip in a godforsaken corner of the world and turned it into something. So I've just been in contact with George Windhover. He said he's willing to help us any way he can, but he has got some more pressing issues. Alright, let's get this show on the road, shall we? Hello, comrades. Nice to see you again. Hello people, coming directly from Dili, East Timor. I gotta say, this is more of a hot and sticky sweat box than the one I was just in. In a few days, we'll be taking part in Operation Warhammer as part of the Anzac Force. We'll be taking part in the invasion of mainland China. We will launch a massive amphibious assault into Hong Kong. Our bombers will be providing cover with bombing runs. Huge ones. It's easily all our forces in this all-out attack. However, our enemy is looking to disrupt their operations by sabotaging things at home. I have indeed raised this topic with Parliament House. We cannot allow this. If a missile barrage strikes Amberley, Darwin, or even Canberra, it could derail our whole operation.
Well, let's stop it then.
We need to act quickly before they come and ruin the party.
I like your thinking, man.
So after several recon missions, Scion 1 and 2 saw that Mount Isa now has 2 large hangars, owned and built by Global Freightways. They can house 2 747s, with a 3rd and possibly 4th on the apron. They have their own security team. Wedgetail, you may know better than me, but I seriously doubt any security team in a rural Australian airport has assault rifles of the Kalashnikov variety. Yeah, that's no security team. That's a foreign army unit directly on our doorstep. And for some reason, the local people don't seem to care that their very security is being jeopardized. It gets worse. It seems as though the team who may have purchased Global Freightways for Russia has also bought a trucking company to transport their weapons to and from places here. I didn't expect any better from bloody truckies. Well, actually it would be easy to bribe a local truckie. All you need to do is give them a box full of dirty magazines, a ton of meth, and a pipe to put it up their nose, and they'll do anything you want. That's how it works. Our main objective will be to destroy both the hangars and the planes. Destroy their airlift and strike capability alongside their main base of operations here. Just a second, Whack. We need to destroy just those targets. Of course, Wedgetail, I was just about to say that. Only these mechs can do it so cleanly too. So here's some of the images that Scion managed to acquire. Alright team, it's hunting time. Alright, Whack, booted up and ready. Alright. Wolf 2, online and ready. Alright, here we go. We're on our way there. Engage power saving mode. Don't use unnecessary power before we get there. Roger that. Going dark. Entering operation area. Commencing analysis. They haven't spotted Scion just yet. Their IR camo is working well.
They set up tripwires and bugged the surrounding area of the airport.
Must be taking extra precautions. They aren't aware we flew in, so it seems.
No SVMs detected. Tally 3 Boeing 747s.
Altoa, final check.
Combat ready.
Ready. Ready. Attack!
Opening fire. Time to kick ass.
Go loud. Open fire. Here we go. Entering flight mode. Tango's down. I have visual on all the tangos. Sharing target data. Alright, we've taken care of the guards that were armed with Russian weaponry. Whoa! RPGs, take them out! Target point reached. Commencing attack. Target those 747s before they get away. Whack. Be careful with that jumbo jet at the terminal. Don't make him explode. It will destroy the airport. You're right, lad. As for the second one over at their hangar, I don't feel like being so generous. Aim for the jumbo jet's engines. It won't get far without them. Intercepting transmissions from the jumbo jets.
You can hardly wait. We must go.
I'll be damned.
No worries, we are rolling. This was not part of the deal. It would be a shame to end up like this.
Could he be one of the Swiss bankers that Ashton found out about?
Attack.
Alright,
Prove
let's
you'll
get him.
want your prize.
Yep, it's him. Come out of the jumbo jet. You only got one job.
Jumbo yet. Sie haben nur eine Chance.
They're not responding, mate. Alright then, let him have it. And there's the second one. And one of the hangars is out of action. Okay, now onto the hangars.
Oni naszli nas! Uniszczą ich!
Oh my gosh.
What is that thing? An SVM?
Okay.
One of their original creations. It's got to be an SVM. That's an SVM? It looks like one of the creatures encountered during the invasion. I don't believe it. This is as far as you go.
Alright, suka. It's on now.
Alright, we got more troops. I'll take care of them. Back here. I'm pinned down. Requesting assistance.
There is no escape.
Here comes the cavalry. Come on. Not so tough now, are ya?
Come on then. Be a man and fight. You will pay for the damage you've caused us. You first, mate. On yet.
Checkmate, buddy. This is for the people at Corona. Not a good time to lose one's head.
Preservative, boyhood, effective.
You nasty son of a bitch. Buckle up, freak, because you're going for a ride.
Alright, finish him.
Yeah!
Damn, girl. That's a KO if I ever saw one. That takes care of them. The area's been shut down. All 747s destroyed and infantry KIA. Also, the missile launchers are still intact. Makes for good evidence.
Alright, let's skedaddle.
The rest of the airport's only taken shockwave damage. It'll be easily fixed. All units proceed with exfiltration. Let's run for it.